We begin with Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, who is on a 4-day state visit to China. The visit comes at a time when bilateral ties between the two countries have nosedived to an all-time low, largely due to the South China Sea arbitration case initiated by Duterte's predecessor. However, the trip serves as an encouraging sign of Duterte's intention to rebuild relations. CCTV's Wang Tengxuan has the story.
Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte called his trip to China this week a turning point in bilateral ties.
Well, in one word, I would say it's a defining moment of my presidency. To open frontiers of friendship and cooperation, enhancement of an old relationship between our two countries.
What I want to say is that China also attaches great importance to this visit. We are ready to show our friendship to the Philippine people. We also will reach out for cooperation. We believe President Duterte's visit will be successful. It will not only restore our bilateral relationship, but also create a better future for collaboration.
Based on the makeup of his delegation, it seems like economic cooperation is on top of his agenda. He's coming with at least 200 members of business elite to pave the way for what he calls a new commercial alliance. Among the areas expected to be of high priority are financing for Philippine businesses, farm exports, major infrastructure investment, and tourism. China is the Philippines' important export destination.
Maybe I can sign a treaty somewhere. Partnerships in the enhancement of the agriculture. Now, if it is, if you find it in your heart to give it to us also, we'll be thankful. The only hope of the Philippines economically, I'd be frank with you, is China.
The Philippine president said his country is used to being limited by its Western allies when it comes to foreign affairs, but is going to seek what is best for his country in diplomacy. And improving relations with China is an important step towards that.
And some dark spots in the relationships, or better still, you might call it gray areas. So we want this totally erased, and I want to establish a more cohesive, a stronger bond between China and the Philippines.
Speaking about the South China Sea arbitration, the Philippine president said despite the ruling in favor of his country, it is not an excuse to further escalate tensions in the region.
A lot of countries now, well, America is one, is for, and so with the others, allied with the West. And I said, if it causes a third world war, what would be my point in insisting on the ownership of that body of water when the world is exploding? It does not bring prosperity.
But trade relations have been hampered following the controversial arbitration ruling on the South China Sea. Duterte said he wanted negotiation, not confrontation over the issue. His country's foreign secretary also called for rebuilding lost trust that was weakened during the past administration. The secretary said, most importantly, his country should not miss out on opportunities for trade with the world's second largest economy. Wang Tengxuan, CCTV, Beijing.